Hi everybody, welcome to Reality Buzz TV. So tomorrow night, or should I say tonight, since when you get this video, it'll be tonight. So we will be getting episode 6 of Ingane's Temple. And we are continuing a story Sigampumelelo of him wanting 7 wives. And we also see a little bit of what is going to happen with Luanle. Apparently, Luanle will be spinning some cars, and his siblings would be or will be as shocked as we are going to be that Luanle is spinning cars. I do feel like, or I am starting to feel like, there is a little bit of a competition between Ulwandle and Mpumelelo in terms of them wanting to get its attention, and it's starting to feel like Ulwandle will be saying or doing extreme things just so he gets a little bit of attention, since attention most of the time goes to Mpumelelo. Like I said on the other video, that I still don't understand why they chose to show Mpumelo's girlfriends or add Mpumelo's girlfriends as permanent cast members on the show, but they didn't do it with Luandle's girlfriend. Okay, so we will see what that storyline is all about. But the interesting storyline, or the scenes that we are going to be watching in this episode, is Mpumelelo finally talking to somebody about him wanting to take the 7 wives. Now, here's an interesting thing. The interesting question that will be asked is, do you use condoms? Which we already know the answer to that question, because if he was using the condoms, of course, we wouldn't have, or he wouldn't have the 3 babies that he has right now. In fact, he laughs about it when they ask him about using condoms. I do feel like, you guys, that when it comes to Thando Nesithembu and even Izingane Zesithembu, they do miss opportunities to teach, especially when it comes to the young people. I think they miss those opportunities, and of course they are not responsible for other people, for people that are watching the show, but there are people that end up looking up to the cast members of Thando Nesithembu and also from Izingane Zesithembu. So sometimes they will miss an opportunity that they can use to teach, you know. And this time, of course, it's an opportunity to teach about, safe sex, So I do wonder how they are going to do this one. I hope that they take that opportunity. One thing about Uthando Nesithembu is that the biggest complaint, or one of the biggest complaints from the viewers, would be that they will be having inappropriate conversations about sex in front of the kids. It looks like Kamseleko could be having dinner, and then if Umseleko uKhalele unkosikazi wakhe is going to say that in front of the kids, and that's something that feels very inappropriate. But even though they do that, you guys, they usually don't address the thing that is like an elephant in the room when it comes to Istanbul, because we are living in South Africa. There is HIV and AIDS, and sometimes the question that we are waiting for them to address is the question of, how do you make sure that you are safe as Tenjin when you have 4 wives and you have izancinza, girlfriends, and all of that? How do you make sure that you are safe? I saw Makumalo ukuthi I saw on her Instagram that she's part of a campaign about safe sex, and I didn't even follow that whole campaign, because I was like, how is this woman going to be teaching people about safe sex esisithenjini. Because guys, how do you make sure that you are safe? It's difficult enough when it's you and your partner. And the things that apply to just two people can't really apply to STEM, because with one partner you can say, okay, when you reach a point where you decide that you're going to be intimate, you can go and get tested, and then even after you get tested, then you can decide to use condoms. Okay, even in that situation, you guys, if one of you decides to cheat, then it puts the other person at risk, you know. Now, in a situation where usesithenjini, how do you make, because even if you say, okay, all four of the wives with their husband is going to go test, how often do you need to get tested when there are so many people that are involved? And it's not just the wives, it's even people that are outside of just the wives. So I feel like they avoid that conversation. And if they have it, they don't have it as specific enough for us to understand what happens. Are they getting tested every month, every 3 months? And if the wife says, I got tested and I'm okay, do they take that? Do you have to come with the proof to everybody to say, guys, here it is, I got tested? Does that happen before you get married? What happens if one of the wives decide, for an example, to cheat because they're not happy in this relationship, they decide to cheat? Sometimes that happens in relationships. Esithenjini, what happens with that, you guys? Like sexual health or health in, intimacy. They avoid talking about that topic. You can say, because how are you going to say to Mpumelelo, you need to use condoms when he's planning to have 7 wives? Because if you say that, then you are saying, listen, you need to have a plan as far as when you're going to have kids. Because not only does condoms prevent prevent diseases, but it also prevent pregnancies. On the one hand, you have his father who celebrates Pumelelo having all of these kids. So I wonder how that conversation is going to go. But I do feel like we need to manage our expectation, because it might not go as we are expecting. Because the producers of the show, they themselves on their show over there, haven't addressed it. They haven't addressed the biggest thing that that comes with being a Senjene is safety or health and sex. How do they manage that, you guys? I do wonder. And I know Makhubalo said something like, faneke sibe nokuthembana. But guys, I can trust my husband. But now I have to trust my husband. I have to trust my husband's wives. I have to trust my husband's girlfriend. How is that going to happen? Okay? I need a realistic picture. I wish that they could give me a realistic picture of what they do to make sure that they are safe. Are they transferring that information now to Mpumelelo, since they are encouraging them to get on his table? Do they know how they are going to do it? How are they going to be safe? How are all of these 7 wives going to be safe? Anyway, you guys, listen. He also says something interesting, because he ends up saying that, you know what, when they ask him about the 7 wives, he says, I love women. Listen, you guys, I don't know how you can be in a relationship and set boundaries in your relationship with someone that says, I love women. Because if you get into a marriage or relationship or whatever with a guy that says, I love women, then when I say, I will deal with whatever, but not this, because he just loves women. So what boundaries can you have? So you're going to get into a relationship with somebody where everything goes when it comes to him loving women. I do wonder, you guys, and I do wonder if these girls think about that. You are basically going to get into a marriage where there's not going to be boundaries, especially when it comes to your man. He's going to do what he wants when he wants to, because you are not going to be able to set those boundaries. I think actually Mselegu's wives were in a better position than these girls, because I think that Mselegu at the beginning of his temple, he was not so open to all of them. Even if he can say that he has always known what he wanted his temple, but with his wives, some of them are saying no, earlier on he never mentioned it. So I think Bona, they were in a better position to be like, yeah, I'll do it, but I'm going to do it under the circumstances. Has he respected those rules? No, because we've seen it with Umatale. He hasn't. We saw it with Umangwabe. He hasn't. He said, listen, I lied so that you can, get into this marriage. So with Umpumelelo, with him, even now, Bejola, with his girlfriend, is saying, listen, I never told anybody what my limits was going to be. So basically, he can just have as many girlfriends as he wants. So as a woman in that setting, how do you set boundaries for yourself? What can you have as a deal breaker in your relationship if you're just going to be okay with him getting whatever number of women that he wants? I do wonder about that, you guys, but it's going to be an interesting show. Of course, we are still continuing with the story, Sika below her wanting to change his symbol. I feel so bad from below. Like, I feel the heaviness in her heart, honestly, and I feel like it's not gonna happen for her. And I feel like it's not gonna happen because Mselego is just arrogant. And because, listen, it's like they have money. Somebody even said in the comment section, Makumane can even give Mselego money to go pay if Mselego doesn't want to pay with his money, if they really want to fix indaba yelokhuzana. Kampilo yesibongo. Maybe Umpilo must take her check from Ingane Zistembo, give it to her father and say, can you just go pay whatever it is that they want so that I can change the surname? I am not understanding why for Mselego yena self it's not important for Umpilo to change Bongo when Umpilo wants so much to change the surname, because it doesn't look like Mselego is supportive of that idea. Because guys, as a parent, sometimes you have to be like, okay, for my child, let me just do this. I know I don't agree with what they're saying, but they want extra 3,000 rands. If it's 3,000, let me give it to them. They want 5,000, let me give it to them. You do have it, just so your child can be in a position where she can get what she needs, because what she needs is for her to be able to change her surname. I don't understand that about Mselego. Like, his arrogance is at another level, basically. Anyway, you guys, we are still waiting for episode 6 tonight. Do not miss it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Tell me what you think about this whole thing of the use of condoms as changes. Do you think they use them? But it's very opinion. Of course, they don't use them. But anybody, if you know people about and you know the intimate side of it, how do they make sure? Guys, if indoda yakho yesterday was next door with another wife, so I guess it's a glass yamanzi for the kids. So iglass yamanzi bebephuza ngayo amanzi laphayana, then iza lana futhi siphuza ngayo amanzi la namhlanje, kusasa iyophuza amanzi, ngalelo langa iyophuza amanzi ka-girlfriend. Yiyo-ke le mina ngeke ngiyimele-ke nje bandla esithenjini. Le glasi lihambe iphuza amanzi, iyaphuza amanzi lapha, iphuza amanzi iglasi, iyaphuza amanzi iglasi. Yinye le glasi, yinye le glasi. Yiko uma ngabe engasayifuni le glasi. Uma ngabe phela unesi. Uma ngabe is like, ngcolile le glasi le. Angisayifuni. Hayi, uma ngabe ubona kahle, idlani lapho, phuzani lapho makhumalo eglasini. Mina cha. No. I'm sure nakhona uyasho ukuthi hayi phela ngiyama hypocrite mina, I'm there by the clinic teaching omama. Yeah, you must use a condom. Uyabona? Make sure you're safe. Uyafika wena uphuza nge-same class wena. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pumegona. Share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Nginethanda kakhulu.